Oh my goodness. So the Steelers won 39-38 against the Ravens. They have won the division. They have clinched a spot in the playoffs, a home field game at least. First off, I just want to say good game to the Ravens. You guys ran all over us. And you guys passed. Flacco did pretty good against us, and that doesn't surprise me. Considering these two teams know each other so well, and it's a divisional game, you know how their team is, etc., etc. And I think a bit of this was this year's maybe being a little worn out from Monday night, but that's no excuse. You guys all know how this game is. This is, there's a reason why this is the best rivalry in the league. Every game's close. Every game comes on to the last drive. It's how it's been for the past, 10 plus years. But this rivalry's grown a little bit recently, in a few ways. Well, quite frankly, both of our defenses, honestly, aren't the same. Baltimore's defense has actually been really good this year. Pittsburgh's was good, but I'll get to them later. But, man, Ben just shredded you guys. I understand he had like 66 attempts, but man, 500 plus yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Wow, he whips that ball around, and Brown, man, unbelievable. MVP candidate, honestly. I'm not even being biased here, but he has to be in the MVP candidate race because, unfortunately, due to Carson Wentz being injured earlier, that was pretty bad to see on TV, but it's a fact, honestly. I'm hearing Wentz might be out for the season, which is unfortunate because that really hurts the Eagles' chances, but, it's been the worst year of the NFL as far as injuries. Believe me, I know. But Brown, man, 3rd and 5, what was it? Not even 3rd and 15. I think it was 3rd, I don't remember what it was, but man, I think it was 3rd. It was 3rd and something. I know it was a 3rd down play, but Brown it reminded me of that 3rd and 19 play back in the divisional game back in 2010. Like, he just, every game this year when they needed him to make a play, every game, it's not like he's just getting his, it's not like these are garbage time yards, and it's not like these are just, yards in the first quarter and second quarter to screens. Like, this dude, when the ball, even when the defense know the ball's going to him, they can't stop him. This dude gets his toes in, he's quick, he catches everything. He's got 2 drops in the season. That's unheard of, man. Like, it's MVP for me is either Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, or Antonio Brown, in my opinion. This dude's just balling out, man. And the Ravens haven't allowed a 300-yard passer in this season, so that's not this a bad defense. It's a pretty solid defense. But man, Flacco was throwing all over us. Alex Collins was running all over us. I'm not going to make any excuses. Obviously, if Joe Hayden was there, he would help. Obviously, if Ryan Shazier was there, he covered up a huge part of our defense. He was, honestly, in my opinion, our biggest playmaker on defense. When they needed to play, he made it. Whether a pick, fumble, strip, anything. Multiple times he's made big plays for us. His speed, his coverage abilities, and it's unfortunate that he's probably never going to play again, but hey, the guy can just walk again. I'm cool with that because that was scary to see last Monday. But the defense is man, shit, man, not good. TJ Watt came up huge with that play at the end, strip sacking, fumble sacking, whatever you want to call it, Joe Flacco. I really understand, though, why the clock didn't stop. I thought they were going to end up a playoff, but I guess not. But the defense, man, they were sucking. But, when they really, really had to, they made that last stop that they needed to get. So, Jesse James and Vance McDonald did good. Brown went off. Bryant, I'm not so sure about you on kickoff returns anymore, man. I always kind of thought he had iffy handling of the ball, but after those kickoff plays, Put someone else back there. You know, I know Juju is supposed to usually back there, but man, hell, we forgot about him. He wasn't in the game today, and they still did that, man. So keep Toussaint back there or someone else. Bryant, you're just, I don't know if you're made for special. I mean, you had that one huge return last week against Cincinnati, but he got called back. But I don't know, man. I just get bad vibes when he has the ball and kick returns now. I don't know what it is, but he came up some big, decent plays. Jesse James, the 3rd and 13 was huge. Our tight ends came up huge with some big yardage plays, big third downs. Brown was Brown. Bell, I really didn't understand the game plan on offense, to be honest with you. I knew we were throwing all over him, but we could have ran the ball a little bit better, in my opinion. Bell had maybe 10 attempts. Fuck, maybe something like that. It really didn't feel like it to me. But Bell got his in the red zone. He got 3 touchdowns, 1 receiving, and I believe 2 rushing. So he did his work there. Bro, even arguing our fullback, Roosevelt Nix caught one. Like, shit, that was dope, man. If you want to put this game on anyone, don't put it on the offense, people. Understand, we had the lead 14-0. We started sizzling out there, you know. Things were looking good, but, you know, you got to give, you know, it's the NFL, man. Defense should make plays. You know, good defenses will make plays and stop your offense. But I blame this on our defense, man. They played atrocious. You know, I thought our fronts, you know, it's just, that loss of Shazier is huge. Vince Williams, I'm not going to lie here, Vince Williams is not a middle linebacker 1. In my opinion, he is a best fit as a 2, which is what he was when Shazier was in. And then Sean Spence and Arthur Moats in there, that's not good, man. And it's funny, I'm gonna bring this up because I have to and I want to, but I'm gonna go back way back to the draft. I really wanted that kid out of Florida by the name of Jared Davis, middle linebacker out of Florida, who was a solid middle linebacker for Detroit right now. He's actually pretty decent. I wanted him because, and this is really probably dickish to say my part, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I wanted Jared Davis because I knew Shazier, you know, unfortunately he just couldn't stay healthy. He plays reckless, and he's light as a linebacker. I mean, he's alright weight-wise, but, you know, the history showed that he would get injured. And, you know, unfortunately, we couldn't even pick Jared Davis because he was gone by the time we picked. I understand picking TJ Watt. I get it. I understand it. I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying he's bad. But I just thought, you know, but hey, GPA all the way. But we got to win with what we work. We got to work with what we have, and just the speed wasn't there. The speed was not there, and that was obvious to me. Baltimore got a lot of their runs on the edges, on the outside, and Shazier was able to cover it up. You know, at least make the back go back inside or something, or, you know, fucking grab his jersey or something. But man, so that hurts a lot. The front 7, man, we got 1 sack. I mean, you know, that's bad. That's not good at all, man. So, unfortunately, we have to bring up this game next week because everyone else is going to, and, you know, everyone's talking so much shit about Pittsburgh, and it annoys me. You know, everyone's saying they barely won this game, oh, that game, this game. You know what? Okay, cool. You know, what if they beat all those teams by 20? What does it matter? Honestly, what does it matter? You know, the win's the win. You know, division games, I understand are tough, and, you know, they're going to be close games, but, you know, I understand us. I just don't get us why we couldn't beat the Colts badly or better, but, you know, it's whatever. We get the win. We got the win. You know, that's all that matters, just the win. So, you know, what does it matter if you beat someone by 30? You know, that's cool, but it's like, okay, well, doesn't add 2 wins, you know. So people are gonna talk shit about the Steelers and shit. I really don't care, you know. I really don't care. People are gonna talk about them no matter what, you know. It's what it is. So, but previewing next week's game, and I'm gonna be realistic here, and, you know, what's the eye test tell you? Well, I really don't like doing this, and I really don't like talking about 4 games. But people have been talking about this game since week 1. And honestly, people have been talking about the Patriots all off season. And this video is going to be long, and it has to be long because there's a lot to talk about here. People all off season, and even since the day after, and the day of the AFC Championship game, have been obsessed and talking about the Patriots. And this is the Steelers fans we're talking about here. They've been obsessed with the Patriots. Oh, they're going to slaughter us. Oh, they're going to murder us. This and that. It's like, you know, why are you worried about them so much? You know, we'll get to them when we get to them. You know, this is the week we'll get to them, and we'll see what happens Sunday. But, like, you know, worry about us, man. Like, we got enough problems as it is on our team. Why are you worrying about the Patriots? You know, shit. Just worry about us. Well, let's be honest here, people. The number one matchup problem I see in this game is our backers on their backs. Okay? I hate talking about this so much, but I just can't. It's so undeniable. If we had Ryan Shazier and Joe Hayden in this game, I'd feel at least 50% more confident in us winning this game. I'd feel a lot better of our chances. But I'm gonna tell the truth here. I see the Patriots beating us 37-24. 37-27, something like that. Alright. Now the reason being is I do not like our backs on their back. I mean, our backers on their backs. Brady's gonna exploit that matchup a lot, okay? Because Vince Williams is not a speed linebacker. He's not that good in coverage. He's a good run stopper. I think he's a good number 2 middle linebacker, but I don't think he's a 1. I just don't see it. Sean Spence came off the street earlier this week, and they're trying to mix in a combo of him, Arthur Moats, and I don't even know who else, honestly. And that spells troubles. That has a lot of problems. And Gronkowski's uncoverable in this league, to be honest with you. I'm not worried about him. He's going to get his work. He's going to do what he does. You just got to try to limit him and just try to stop him as best as you can. Just get physical with him and just try your best. You know, it's Gronkowski. Nobody can cover him in the league. He's a beast. However, if we play like we did tonight, we're going to lose next week. But it's your offense. Our offense has played a completely different game. Completely different game for us to have a chance here. Now, a lot of you are saying, what do you mean? They scored 39. What do you mean? Ben lit them up. That's the problem. For us to have any chance, Pittsburgh's going to have to change their playing style to a style they haven't really played much this season, except for maybe earlier in the season when they were grinding wins. They're going to have to run the ball with Le'Veon Bell and chew up that clock and hold on to that ball as long as you can and get touchdowns. That's our only chance. We're going to have to hold on to that ball, convert third and mandibles, third and shorts. We're going to have to hold on to that ball, long drives, and touchdown drives. That's your only chance. The only way to beat the Patriots is you got to have long drives, touchdowns, and you got to pressure Brady. That's your only hope. And you got to mix more on defense. We got to play a little man. Unfortunately, we have to play some man, and I don't like that, but we're gonna have to. You got to mix in a couple blitzes. You got to mix in a couple zones. You got to pressure up the middle. You got to pressure up the middle. You know, but unfortunately, I do not see us winning. But anything's possible. You know, fuck, for all we know, the Patriots could lose a big player tomorrow night, and that can impact next week's game. But this was a huge win, so big time win, big time needed win. We are going to playoffs officially. That to get down. Another thing that people aren't looking at is the fact that Jacksonville is 2 games behind us now. If we would have lost tonight, that would be really bad for that. But we did win, so we need to keep winning. I want that 1 seed, but if not, we can get the 2 seed. But we have to stay ahead of Jacksonville, because if we finish with the same record, they will have the tiebreaker because of head-to-head record. They beat us. So just remember that, people. If they tie with us, they get the 2 seed. Or higher seed in playoffs. Regardless. So that's the video. I'm going to bed. I'm out.